Let's, I guess, get into a little bit of the news of the day. You just heard we had a conversation about Zeke Elliott sitting there in Cabo. You heard what our buddy and your fellow Hall of Famer who's in that room right across the way, Marshall Falk, had to say. And that's a window into what Zeke's talking about. I mean, Marshall and Rocky Arsenault are like, what is that?
Mosquito nuts.
Okay, that's
Mosquito
what they
nuts.
are.
Yeah.
And he's saying, why do we need a market reset in the running back market? They want to reset the market. What are your 2 cents on what's going on with Zeke and the Cowboys?
Yeah, I mean, the new thing in the National Football League for some reason is that we can always do running back by committee. Everybody's always saying that, you hear it all the time, but when you get game-changing players at a position, you don't need running back by committee. You need somebody to take a breather away from him. I mean, Zeke is one of those guys. Le'Veon Bell is one of those guys. Gurley's one of those guys. Camaro's one of those guys. You don't find those players too often. And when you do find them, you can't say it's going to be running back by committee, because when you look at the success that they've had the last couple of years, or the success they didn't have, it was about Zeke. Zeke was running the show, and I know Dak was getting he gets a lot of love, and he did play well for him. But that offense ran through him, where today the game is ran through the quarterback normally. And that's what, Marshall's saying. There's a lot of quarterbacks, which he is absolutely 100% correct, making a lot of money who do not deserve it. And they say it's because of the market, whatever that is. I don't know.
That sounds just like you, Brockman.
I love having the same opinion as Hall of Famers.
No, but what my approach is that I understand that certain players who have not won playoff games, or certain players who have only won a small amount of playoff games, are about to hit it towards the tune of $30 million a year. That is the market, and it's funny how for quarterbacks you got to pay them because that's what the market is, but running backs are a different story. And the way I'm looking at it, too, here, you tell me if you think I'm onto something, is the Cowboys have built their team to have somebody like Zeke be the center of that universe. Right. So at some point, the way that you're building the team and how special he is on the field, you're going to have to pay him what the market bears in terms of breaking the market.
Right.
So the reason why they're not is what? Do you think that they're thinking like whatever's gone on off the field causing them to try and have a hitch in their giddy up here, and they won't say that publicly because it calls him out?
Well, I think there's twofold. First, he still has 2 years on this deal. With I think it's somewhere between $12.5 to $13 million. So he's still making $6-something million a year from his rookie contract. Mm-hmm. If I'm a GM, if I'm running the organization, if a player comes to me with 2 years left on his contract saying, I'll play my contract, I'm like, no, you didn't. You still got 2 years in your contract. Now, if you come in and we can work out a good faith compensation package for you, that's different. I'm not a fan of players under contract not coming into camp and asking for more money. I know it's, everybody's going to say it's a short career, you got to get it when you can. I get it. But there's still some professionalism has to be brought into the table from the player's perspective. It can't be all about the team.
Yes.
The team can't be the one doing all the giving, and the player has nothing that he gives back. So I think giving back by is coming in, saying that, hey, listen, I'm underpaid. You guys know I'm underpaid, but let's work on why I'm here. Why not do that instead of sitting out? I mean, Le'Veon Bell, he thought he was going to get more money than he got. He left $14.5 million on the table. You'll never get that back. So whoever advised him to do it, even though he left Pittsburgh, went to the Jets, which I think you're kind of happy or sad about that.
No, I'm appreciative of it, and I'm as a Jet observer, happy that Ryan Khalil signed there. I think that was significant yesterday. That was very, very significant with a young quarterback and a running back who's got this body surfing style of running, who needs to pick and choose where he's going to have the time to do that.
Right.
I liked that.
See, now the difference between Le'Veon and Zeke is that Le'Veon wasn't under contract. They offered him his franchise package. He said he didn't want to sign it. He wanted a long-term deal.
Right.
They didn't give him the right package. He didn't want it. That's different. Zeke is still under contract. Get the money? Yes. I held out twice when I was with the Steelers. Mm-hmm. I understand that, but I wasn't under contract.
First time is when you were a rookie, right?
I was a rookie, my rookie year. I held out all the way until October 28th, my rookie season. And then the following.
You didn't show up till like week 8 your rookie season or something
Yeah,
like
I only
that?
played like 10 games.
What the hell did Chuck Noll say to you when you finally came in?
Hey, Rod, how you doing? Get out there.
Are you sure?
I wasn't a starter. I played safety more my rookie year than I
Okay.
did corner. So they put me at safety as like, and that was my natural position anyway.
Because I know you ran track in Berlin, right?
I was in Berlin, I was in Nice, I was in Paris, I was in Barcelona.
Well, when the Steelers were expecting you.
When the Steelers were expecting me to sign. So I was running track at the European circuit, which was awesome.
But what did the old man Rooney say? Rooney, what did he say?
He really didn't say anything.
Nothing,
He was kind of removed.
Okay.
But I mean, the one thing that did is that, I came in, but I set an example to them that if I said I was going to do something, I was going to do it. But I wasn't under contract. If I was going to be under contract, I would have came in. I would have came in and said, listen, I'm underpaid. Let's talk about this compensation package in good faith while I'm here.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.